Grit, the ultimate key to success. Grit surpasses talent. It embodies relentless perseverance and determination, one of the strongest indicators of success. Success is not determined by communication skills. It is not shaped by emotional intelligence. It does not rely on appearance or physical fitness. It is not even about IQ. It all comes down to grit. Achieving success does not require extraordinary talent. It simply demands qualities that most people lack: consistency, determination, a strong work ethic. There are no shortcuts. Success is built on integrity, purpose, perseverance, and discipline, essential traits of true champions. Defining grit: grit is the power of persistence, resilience, and unwavering commitment. It is about showing up every single day, even when the path ahead is uncertain or difficult. Grit is a combination of passion and perseverance. Grit is enduring through challenges. Most people don't know how to push through challenges. But grit is a fight, a personal battle you must win. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. If you're hurting, struggling, failing good, it means you're growing. The greatest minds, the most successful entrepreneurs, and the most accomplished individuals didn't get where they are without failure, sacrifice, persistence. They didn't quit when things got tough. They adjusted, they learned, and they kept moving forward. Grit requires a mindset shift. Challenges aren't threats, they're opportunities. No sacrifice, no gains, no struggle, no progress. It's easy to quit, but winners don't quit. Grit isn't just about hard work. It's about pushing forward when you don't see progress. It's about grinding when quitting seems easier. Grit is the bridge between dreams and reality. Grit is what separates ordinary from extraordinary. Grit is what will define your success. So, when life gets tough, don't stop, keep climbing, keep pushing. Because in the end, it's not talent that wins, it's grit. True grit is fueled by passion. It must be something meaningful to you, something that excites you and drives you forward. Many successful people seem to achieve greatness effortlessly, but what we don't see is the struggle behind their success. The countless hours spent practicing, failing, and trying again. The moments when quitting seemed like an option, but they chose to persist. Their success is not just talent, it is grit. Take, for example, the story of Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school varsity basketball team. Many would have given up, but instead, he used that setback as motivation to work harder. His relentless drive led him to 6 NBA championships, 5 MVP awards, and a legacy that continues to inspire athletes worldwide. Grit is not confined to sports. It is present in every field. Consider J.K. Rowling, who faced multiple rejections from publishers while struggling as a single mother on welfare. Instead of giving up, she continued to believe in her story. Today, the Harry Potter series has sold over 500 million copies and been translated into 80 languages. Her success is a testament to grit. Success is not about instant rewards or effortless victories. It is about perseverance, sacrifice, and the ability to keep moving forward despite failures. Challenges should not be seen as threats, but as opportunities to grow. Grit is the bridge between dreams and reality. It is the strength to push forward when everything seems against you. The greatest success stories are not built on talent alone, but on perseverance, resilience, and an unwavering belief that, no matter what, you will succeed. Grit is the force that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. It is the fire that keeps burning even when the world tries to extinguish it. Those who possess grit don't just dream. They chase their dreams relentlessly. They don't wait for opportunities. They create them. They don't fear failure. They embrace it as a stepping stone to greatness. The road to success is never easy. It is filled with struggles, disappointments, and setbacks. But those who persist through these hardships emerge victorious. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success, it is a crucial part of it. Every successful person has a story of failure, rejection, and obstacles, but what sets them apart is their unwavering determination to rise again. Grit is not just about achieving fame, wealth, or recognition. It is about excelling in everyday life. A student who studies late at night despite distractions, an athlete who pushes through exhaustion, an entrepreneur who faces countless rejections but keeps going, all of them exhibit grit. It is the refusal to quit, the ability to endure hardships, and the relentless pursuit of improvement. Grit is the force that turns aspirations into achievements. It is the refusal to surrender in the face of adversity, the ability to withstand rejection, and the resilience to rise every time you fall. While talent may open doors, only grit ensures that you walk through them and keep going. The road to success is rarely smooth. It is filled with detours, failures, and moments of doubt. But those who possess grit understand that every challenge is a stepping stone. They do not wait for perfect conditions. They create their own opportunities through persistence and effort. Talent may give you a head start, but without perseverance, it is meaningless. The world is filled with gifted individuals who never reached their potential because they lacked the determination to keep pushing forward. Grit is the factor that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Take the example of Elon Musk, a visionary who faced multiple failures. From nearly going bankrupt with Tesla to seeing multiple SpaceX rocket explosions, he could have quit at any point, but he didn't. Instead, he used those setbacks as fuel to refine his vision, ultimately revolutionizing industries and proving that grit is the key to innovation. Or consider Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset is what defines true success: persistence in the face of repeated failures. And then there's J.K. Rowling. Before she became a household name for the Harry Potter series, Rowling was struggling. She was a single mother on welfare, rejected by multiple publishers. She faced rejection after rejection, but what kept her going was her belief in her story. She had grit. Her persistence paid off. Today, her books have sold over 500 million copies, translated into 80 languages. Her success didn't happen overnight, and it didn't happen because of luck. Grit is about pushing through when you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's about doing the work when no one is watching, sticking to your vision even when the world tells you to stop. Grit is not just about passion. It's about passion combined with persistence. It's about knowing that setbacks are not the end, but merely stepping stones to greater things. To have grit, you need a vision, a reason why. What is it that you're fighting for? What is the dream that keeps you awake at night? If you don't have a purpose, it's easy to give up when things get hard. But when you are driven by something greater than yourself, when you have a passion that fuels you, that's when grit truly comes alive. And here's the thing. You don't have to do it alone. Success is not just about individual achievement. It's about finding the people who will support you, cheer you on, and remind you that you can keep going. Surround yourself with those who believe in your dream, even when you don't believe in it yourself. Mentorship is a powerful tool in developing grit. When you find someone who has already walked the path you're on, someone who's overcome the same struggles and faced the same failures, they can guide you. They can help you see that failure is just part of the journey, not the end of it. They remind you that grit isn't a trait you're born with, it's a skill that you can develop, one day at a time. Grit also means understanding that you don't have to work yourself to the bone without rest. It's okay to take a break, to recharge, to find balance. But the key is that when you're ready, you get back to it. You don't quit. You don't let exhaustion or doubt stop you. You find the strength to rise again. And when you finally do succeed, it's not just about the victory itself. It's about knowing that you've earned it. It's about looking back at all the struggles, all the sacrifices, and knowing that you never gave up. You stayed the course. You embodied grit. So, what about you? What's holding you back? What's the dream inside of you that's waiting to come to life? Will you let the setbacks stop you, or will you embrace them as part of your journey? Will you show up every day, no matter how hard it gets, and keep pushing forward with all the grit inside of you? Because in the end, success doesn't come from talent, luck, or even circumstance. It comes from one thing and one thing only: grit. Keep going, keep fighting, keep believing. Because if you do, there's nothing you can't achieve. Grit is not just about enduring hardship, it's about thriving despite it. It is waking up every morning with the determination to move one step closer to your goals, no matter how tough the journey. So, when you face setbacks, when the world tells you that you cannot succeed, ask yourself, will I let this moment define me, or will I rise above it? Because in the end, success is not given to the most talented, it is earned by those who refuse to give up.